Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Iman bin AZHAM, and today I'm going to introduce all of my group mates. There are four people in this group, including me. The first one will be Muhammad KHAIRI bin BADRI. The second one will be me, Iman bin AZHAM, and the third one will be Muhammad LUQMANUL bin FAISAL. Last but not least will be Muhammad IRFAN HAKIMI bin Muhammad ILYAS. And I'm going to pass to KHAIRI for the introduction.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning to Sir Iqbal and my fellow friends. Today I will be the first presenter and I would like to talk about the introduction of our database system. 1.0 Introductions. Our company name is Techno Company. Techno Company operates an online business that sells smartphones. Customer will purchase the merchandise by telephone or messaging service. This may cause problem for both parties. Customer used to call the company or send a text message to place an order if they wanted to buy something from it. This will also take a long time due to the process they utilize and the fact that the amount of work being done by the people is increasing. Customers, on the other hand, may easily make purchase with the aid of our new database system, making it easier for employees to process orders and track sales. 2.0 Case Study. Background. Techno Company is an online store that sells smartphone, AirPods, phone cases, and smartphone accessories. This company commenced operation on April 1, 2021, getting started as a small business. One of the most successful online retailers of smartphone is now called Techno. 2.2 Current System Description. The company presently uses an efficient and time-consuming system. If the consumer wishes to order the product, the staff will take their order over the phone or by the text message. The staff will then package and ship the customer's order. 2.3 Current System Problem. The problem with the current method is that because order must be placed over the phone, it takes some time for the client to contact the proper staff person. Furthermore, their monthly sales are impacted. Additionally, the staff workload increase. 2.4 Suggestion. Planning. The customer can quickly place an order by filling out the company's web form by using the newly developed database system. The client will complete the form as follows: customer's name, customer's address, and customer's phone number. Customer may click on the item they want to buy, and as soon as the buyer completes the transaction, the data is saved in the company system. The employees can efficiently manage the order because it will be kept in a single database system. Both sides will save time on this procedure, and the company will be able to track its monthly sales more effectively. Analysis. The old system is being replaced with a new one that will allow employees and customers to work more swiftly and easily. Furthermore, the system is simple to use and allow the clients to effortlessly buy smartphone. Implementation is the process of establishing the database that Techno Company will use to create system enhancements that make it easier and more systematic to capture customers' data. Customer may purchase the smartphone through the Techno Company websites when the application is available there. Maintenance. Adaptive maintenance is the execution of the enhancements in a part of the system that has been impacted by a change in another section of the system. Adaptable software is software that adjusts to change in the environment, such as those in a hardware or operating system. The term environment refers to the external situation and factors that have an influence on the system. Furthermore, the focus of corrective maintenance is on correcting error or deficiencies. The error causes logical, coding, and design flaws in software. Corrective maintenance is frequently required by consumers' bug reports. In addition to increasing system performance through day-to-day system operation, prospective maintenance focus on adapting new requirements or altering current one, as well as providing functional changes to the system even when no difficulties are noticed. 2.5 The largely system objective. The primary goal of this project is to create a web-based system for selling smartphones. The goals of this project are as follows. First, to develop a secure selling smartphone system in a company that will protect customers' information and categorization details. Second one, create a system that allows customer to fill out their order information in one place, specifically the company's online form. And lastly, develop a smartphone sales system that allows customer to easily buy smartphone online. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad IRFAN HAKIMI bin Muhammad ILYAS, and I'm going to talk about our ERD narrative. Start with, we have total 8 tables in our ERD. For the first one, we have customer table, with the primary key for this table are cus ID. Next, we have product table, which consists of product code as primary key and order num and VAN code as foreign key. Then, for sales order table, we have order num as primary key and agent ID and cus ID as the foreign key. Then, we have agent and vendor table, which both have agent ID and VAN code as their primary key. Lastly, we have our product table, which are smartphones, AirPods, and charger, which their primary key and foreign key are product code from product table. Now, after we done our table, we can create our ERD, which is entity relationship diagram. First, we have agent table, which consists agent ID, agent name, agent email, and agent phone as for this table's attributes. Next, we have customer table, which consists cus ID, cus name, cus phone, and cus address. Then, we have sales order that have order num, order date, agent ID, and cus ID. After that, we have product table, which has product code, product type, order num, and VAN code. Then, we have vendor table, which has VAN code, VAN name, VAN email, VAN phone, and VAN address. Lastly, we have our products table, which are charger, smartphone, and AirPods, which every table consists product code quantity and profits as their attributes. This is our relational diagram database model. And this is our 3NF table structure. That's all for my part. And we will continue for database system implementation.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad LUQMANUL HAKIM bin FAISAL, and I will continue with the 4.0. So first one, after we have ERD narrative, we continue with SQL. Which first one we must create the table. These are the coding for the create table for vendor. We just follow the table from ERD narrative and insert this here. The first one we have attribute from create table vendor, which have the attribute VAN code, VAN name, email, phone, and address, which their data type are char 10, varchar 30, varchar 30, 10, and 50. And the primary code for this table is VAN code. After that, the next table we just do the same, which we follow the ERD narrative, and we just continue to do the coding, which look like this. This for smartphone. This for table agent. This for table AirPods, table charger, table customer, table product, and the last one is for table sales order. The next one I will talk about insert queries. So we have insert our values into our table, and the design will look like this. For every our table, we have enter one of the value. This are one of the example, and it will appear in the table will look like this, like the first row of this table. Same goes with the other insert, which is which look like this for AirPods, charger, customer, product, sales order, smartphone, and last one, vendor. Okay, for the next one, I will talk about the delete queries. These are the coding for the delete AirPods. And this one, it will delete the entire row for the table AirPods, as we can look here. For this table, we have AP02, AP02, which has a quantity of 1 and profit of RM 3 ringgit and 50 cent. So in this, with this coding, we will delete this entire row on the AirPods table. It will look like this. As you can see, the entire row has been deleted from the AirPods, and the same goes to the all table. The next one I will talk about the view queries. These are one of the example of the view queries, which consists select agent, and it will appear like this. It will show the only table that we want to see. As the design view, SQL view, I select agent ID, agent name, email, and agent phone from the agent table. So it will only show those attribute in that table that I select. Same goes with the AirPods, which I select the product code, quantity, and profits from the AirPods table. And we show it like this. This is for charger. This is for customer. This is for multiple. This is for product. This is for sales order. This is for smartphone. And last one, this is for vendors. The next one I will talk about the update queries. These are the coding for the update queries. For these queries, it will automatically update the table and change the value from the table. For example, the table agent, that consists the this email. It will change to the updated email, which is the current one. So if we run the update update queries, it will look like this. As you can see, the email has been updated to the latest one, and it changed the data from the agent table. The next one I will talk about the all the operator that we have, and the first one is a comparison operator. These are the SQL view for this comparison operator. What it will do is it will show like this, and it show the it only show the airports quantity who has over the two quantity. Only more than two quantity will be appear in this table. The next one is logic operator, and this is the SQL view for this logic operator queries. For this one, it will show all the data from the sales order, but it has been limited to date which are over 20 until 31 July 2022. It will filter all the data to consist only this date in between them. So for this operator, it will look like this, but in the sales order it look like this, which they contain all the data, but for this logic operator it shown only the date between 20 until 31 only. So that's for the logical operator. The next one is special operator. So for this special operator, it just same as before, but it use the between code, which it will shown only from the data from 10 July until the 20 July 2022. It just same as before, but it has the between code in the SQL, so it will look like this. The next one is arithmetic function. We have two arithmetic function that we use, and the first one is for the smartphone table. The arithmetic function shows we show the product code, quantity, and the profit for the smartphone, which the profit only over 20 ringgit or equal. So it will show like this. And for the second arithmetic function that we use is also for smartphone, but we made the profits below or equal than 20. So if we run this, it will show only below the 20 or equal. And for the next one, we talk about the type nested. This is the first one, which we choose the customer table, where if there any exist data from the table, it will shown in these queries. For example, it will shown like this. And the second one is for not exist, which is if you run this coding, it will shown the opposite of the exist, which is if there's any data on the table customer, there is no data will be present. what I mean, it will look like this. There is no data that appear for this coding, for these queries. And for the last part, we will have the uh, more or equal than, or less and equal than. This mostly shown in our product table, which is smartphone, AirPods, and charger. These are the SQL view for these queries. And the first one is more equal or equal than one charger. These are decoding. It will show only the quantity charger that exceed or equal than one only, that will be appear. It will look like this for charger. This is one of an example that's shown. Next one is more than equal than 2 for AirPods, and it will show like this. Only 2 and above will be appear. And the next one is more or equal than 3 for the smartphone. As we can see, it's shown only above than 3 or equal 3 will be shown. As for this, it will show only 5. Next is this is less or equal. This is for smartphone. It will show like this. Equal or less only will be shown. And for the last one, for AirPods, sorry, this less or equal than 2. Sorry, less or equal than 2. Sorry, I have to rename. Okay, less or equal than 2, and this is the SQL. Okay, that's all from my part.
In conclusion, the staff can effectively fulfill their daily activities by upgrading their company's database system. Furthermore, the system we currently employ is an attempted procedure whereby a customer will place an order over the phone for any item including smartphones, AirPods, casing phones, and accessories. And the staff will struggle to record the customer's order, leading to a wrong order or data loss. The system was enhanced as a result of the problem to enable more seamless day-to-day company activities. Customers may now place orders through a website form, which is easier for them to use and make it simpler for the staff to record customer information. This new database system will make it simpler for clients and workers to use internet business. The newly enhanced system will make it easier to capture data and ensure that customers' orders are delivered in a timely way. I think that's all from us. Thank you for watching the video. See you guys again next time.